anger in leadership?
It's not about controlling anger in leadership. It's about controlling anger. Why do we feel that leaders need to control anger and others don't? But if you follow my definition of leadership, everybody is a leader. Therefore, everybody needs to control anger. So I'll tell you an essential quality of leadership. We were talking about, and we feel that we need to, look at large companies, large corporations, etc., for leadership. This is a story which is very much out in the public domain. I have personally written about it in a paper that I wrote, which was called Leadership Lessons from Everyday Life. And I'm saying leadership is not about, the title of a CEO or a CMO or, whatever. So this is the story of a woman who probably right now is about, over 100 years old. She lives in a village in Karnataka. Her name is Timmaka. And Timmaka was married off, like most women in India are, very young. And she lived with her husband in this particular village. And, over a period of time discovered that they could not have any children. And, there were people taunting her, etc., till she chanced upon this wonderful opportunity, and that is that the government used to give saplings to this particular village to plant banyan trees. And Timmaka started a movement in her village where they would take these banyan trees and plant them alongside the road. The entire village planted more than 600 or 700 banyan trees. And it just changed, the ecology and the environment of the village. Of course, some reporter from outside of India came to this village, looked at it, reported it, and then everybody became very interested in Timmaka. She got a Padma Shri. She was, recognized by, people around the world. Now, in today's language, if Timmaka was educated, we would say she's an environmentalist. Okay? But she is an environmentalist, whether she's educated or not educated. How many of us have gone and taken the responsibility without any resources, created a movement in the entire village where they would not let a sapling go waste, but every sapling in this village was planted, and it became a role model for everybody else. And she continues to live in the village. She continues to live in that hut. She has not, despite her Padma Shri and other awards and so on and so forth, she's also been flown for conferences, etc. Now, that is a story of someone who had nothing, but who created everything with whatever little she had. That to me is leadership.
This is an awesome story of Timmaka, who created a lot out of thin resources that she had at her disposal.
You can all go on Mr. Google and put her name, and you'll see the wonderful work that she's done.